Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ANNI Hazel channel. Today I'm back. Today I'm here. Your savior has arrived. Your go has arrived. Go ahead, get the applause out of the way. All right, now stop. Take the edit off. Put some clown music. Take it off. I'm already doing way too much work for myself. You can tell that I'm excited to be back. But for this time, you read the title, you read the thumbnail. You already know what we're doing. Maybe you don't, because I might have clickbait a little bit. I actually take pride in not clickbaiting that much. My titles are cryptic, but like even for showcases, I have the numbers on screen of the damage I genuinely do. Anyways, that's not the point. I'm getting off track. I'm getting off topic already. This is a predictions video for anniversary slash the things already that we know. Before we start though, I do want to say, yes, I'm not dead. I'm doing a lot in the background. You know, I made a post saying I'm not dead. How much for content's coming out for a while, so my apologies for lack of videos. I'm doing more creative liberties, which is taking me a lot longer than I thought. Here's a sneak peek of some ideas I'm working on, and maybe as a milestone, check back in for potential subscriber account showcases. I do want to highlight this. We're gonna talk about it pretty soon, but can I click the image here? Open a new tab. Oh no, it's still like the okay, whatever. I swear the quality's not this bad on mobile, but what this is an Excel sheet of every character in the game. I want to do a speculations video. I want to be like, okay, what characters do we not have? What characters can we potentially know that'll fill this gap? What characters do we need? What characters don't exist? You know, things of that nature. For example, if we don't have like a, I don't know, if we don't have like a shot, maybe shot, if we don't have like a blunt lightning, no, I think we have a blunt lightning. If we don't have a blunt, what do we have? A blunt? Damn, yeah, okay, that's why I made the list, bro. I don't even know what we have. But on the right here, and you'll have to excuse me, I'm gonna go more in depth on this stuff, but I am not a graphic designer, bro. I edit, I record, I make videos, blah, blah, blah. Graphic design is a whole nother beast. So it's also taking me a long time to learn how to graphic design, because I have to make a gear guide. A lot of people have been asking me, Hazel, what units can I use these unit parts on? Hazel, what unit parts do I run on this, that, and the third? It actually is a lot more troubling than I thought. In the video, I'll go more in depth, obviously, like I just said. But even for like the new Kikoru, yeah, sure, bro, you want to run her with Kodata. If you don't run her with the extra attack team, she low-key works really good as fungal type. For the raid, I was using Kodata and I couldn't even get top 1000. Then I switched to fungal and I'm top 500. Well, actually, I used to be like 4 something. 5 unit parts. Who robbed me? Whatever. But I'm top 1000 and I'm probably going to be sitting really comfortably. I wasn't even able to, I was barely able to scrape 13 million with Kodata. It was like 12 million, 12.3 million, something like that. But, you know, I was still on top 10%. Then I switched to fungal, and it's a really subpar fungal build as well. And it's also a lot of RNG heavy because I got crit damage upon crit damage. Crit rate is super low, but I am pairing it up with Reno and Commander Sagan, which increases my crit rate. And then, you know, Commander Sagan is also doing like her extra attacks, which help build her up. But yeah, I mean, I'm planning on releasing this video today, so hopefully this helps you guys out for raid. We got 1 day left. But oh wait, who is this guy? I only know these two. I've seen him on the Reddit. Shout out Aaron. The guy doesn't even know me. I follow this guy, the JP creator. I don't even know who this is though. Hey, who want to collab? Message me right now. Let's do a summoning video together. Can't even say that, bro. I don't watch other content creators cover this game because, like, you know, I am also covering this game, so I know like the nooks and crannies. Although for gacha games that I do play and that I don't cover, like something like akin to ZZZ, I watch a ton of creators, even if they repeat the same thing. Like when Black Clover Mobile was still a thing, I was watching Giku, I was watching Ali Conley, I was watching DRC3. Although DRC3's videos weren't, they're not the best coverage, but still, I just love seeing a bunch of videos of the game I play, and I'm sure you guys are like it as well. But anyways, I'm getting so off topic. Build guide. Let me know what you think about this display. You know, you get the character name here. I plan to have the art right here, and then like the set name of the unit part right here. You got your gloves, you got the spine, and then you got the boots. I'm gonna have the Rekka, the main stat you want right here, the preferred stat, and then like an alternative stat. And I want to do it this way because for a lot of cases, like DPS characters specifically, a lot of DPS characters, you want damage on them. But the way I play the game, I prefer speed on everyone. Unless we're talking about something like Suited, where she really, like, Loki doesn't even want to have a turn. She just extra attacks a lot. You want to put speed on her. Granted, I don't have the Kodata parts for that, but still, I mean, not speed. You want to have damage on her. I think blunt damage is way better than speed here. But with the way I play the game, I prefer speed a million times. So that's why I kind of want to have, like, a recommended stat and then an alternative stat. I can show you guys right now. For this Kaiju number 8. 2 builds on him. They both have speed. For this Mina, speed. For this Mina, speed. Zoe, speed. Wind Hoshina, that don't count because he has a lot of speed. But like, this is why you make build guides, because a lot of people, it changes. You know, the Sagan speed. Well, she's a support, so it doesn't really matter. Raso Kikoru speed. Anyways, all right. So that's what I've been up to. Shout out everyone who commented. Bleach Soul. Okay, all right, Carlos, hopefully you're watching this video. I'm gonna explain right now. I intend on getting this question more in the future. A lot of people have asked it. I don't mind. There are a lot of anime IPs that obviously have games. You got your Bleach, you got your Dragon Ball, you got your One Piece, you got all that. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm not the biggest fan of Bleach. I'm gonna go on a tangent right here. You can probably skip in like a minute. I'm not gonna do the timestamp because it's way too much editing. But dude, I watched Bleach twice. Because like the first time I watched, I skipped episodes that like were canon. And then I realized like that was a bad way of watching. And then I just watch everything through. I'm not the biggest Bleach fan. Like, I'm about to give y'all a crazy take right now. The initial time I watched Bleach, I love Soul Society. It was literally my favorite arc. The second time I watched Bleach, I really didn't like it. You know, opinions change, blah, blah. You know, Legends, Dokkan, Soul Resonance. I'm not a big Bleach fan. And I'm not gonna be a LARPer who plays the game, but I don't like the original IP. Kind of like the same thing with Solo Leveling. No, I don't want to be a fake fan. And it's just unfortunate that the shows I do like either have no gacha game or they're incredibly hated, like Kaiju number 8, bro. Oh my, you don't know how clowned I get on the daily for being a Kaiju number 8 fan. Even with my homeboys, yo, they hate Kaiju number 8. If you call it an industry plan number 8, like, bro, it's good. Please just watch the show. Anyways, let's actually get into the news. The first anniversary special program mini live stream on the 30th. Now, this has actually already been announced. You can go on YouTube and check it out right now. I suggest you do check it out so you can see what time it is gonna be streamed for you. But of course, I'm always gonna stream these live stream events, whatever. This is gonna be at 7 a.m. for me, which is perfect. I don't like it being on a Sunday, but it's whatever, I suppose. I wish it was on like a weekday instead of a weekend. At least it's on Saturday because I'd be hungover Saturdays. Usually I start my streams at like 6:30. You know, I talk to my community, we talk to each other, maybe like bring up some stuff that they might have posted for 30 minutes, and then the live stream starts and we talk about it and I translate on the fly. Bro, this guy's everywhere, man. You need to get a hobby. No, I'm trolling. New DPS for brother, we just got a DPS. What are you talking about? Man, supporter my ass. Anyways, I gotta stop talking about this right now. Regardless, check what time the live stream is for you, and then 30 minutes before that, I'm gonna be streaming it. So please make sure to pop in. Now, low-key, one of the main discussions of today, this Mina right here, the new Mina, the closer Mina we're gonna be. We already got these characters, you know, we just got this Kikoru, got this Kaiju, got this Reno. No one else here is new. Shout out Suited for hitting the meanest pirouette. I don't know ballet like that. I don't even know if that's right, but still, we can already see. Dude, if I'm gonna be honest, I hate this website. The half anniversary website looks so much better. Can I pull it up? Half anniversary. Can I load up the half anniversary website? Oh, I can. That's fantastic. Dive into the next dimension. You scroll down, you get the story, chapter 9, chapter 8. You know, you get the characters. Ooh, look at all the characters. So dope, and it like has loading animation, so cool. And you got like the icon on the side, and you can see volume 1, what's it gonna have, all of the events. Volume 2, even more events. That's when Kafka came out. Whoa, new special requests. This anniversary sure don't got that. And then volume 3 to round out the campaign, you got your Hoshina and some paid gotchas. Look at all that. Wow, new permanent area, incredible special program. Look at all these live streams. Look at the intro and commentary. Second part of the live stream, we got merchandise, and then it scrolls out. Like, bro, look at this website in comparison. You guys couldn't tell, while this is gonna be predictions, I'm for sure gonna be yapping this entire video. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Look at this. All right, you got the art, cool. You scroll down to what? Purple isn't saving you. You just link the live stream and that's it. Where's the info? You want me to click the live stream for all the info? That's lazy. The other one had excuse me, my lord. The other one had so much heart. This is boring, but it's not important. The Mina here is important. She's even like, I swear she's even drawn differently from the rest, bro. She literally looks edited in. But you got this kind of better visual right here. And then we can actually go to the initial teaser of her and see the best quality. I love this Mina's design, bro. The closer jacket, you know, the characters that aren't side characters, the actual important or more important characters of the show be getting specific closer suits. Izumo with the regular closer jacket. Aoi, he's barely wearing the jacket, bro. They try to stylize that shit. I don't have Aoi, so I can't show it to you, but like, it's a bland design. He's genuinely just wearing darker armor and has a jacket tied around his waist. How does that even work, bro? How are you getting the closer power if it's tied around your waist? Anyways, maybe it comes from the suit and the jacket is just a drip. I don't know, I'm hating. Akari, I'm gonna give some wiggle room to, because it's like kind of, you know, you get a little arm thing right here, you get the bird, and it's like cropped, but it's still kind of basic. But I mean, I'm gonna Cardi Glazer, so it's fine. And potentially the unit after Mina looking like he might get a simple closer jacket as well. You didn't hear that from me. I wanted to guess what this new Mina's role can be, and frankly, I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed. I think she's just gonna be shot. We can already see that she has an AR, literally right here. It's just a regular AR. There's nothing special. It has a scope, I suppose, but like 4-star Mina has a scope on her shit. Yeah, it doesn't look like a special AR. Good trigger discipline, holding it by I'm trolling, but I don't even, can I see, is she she holding anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, her arm's just kind of off to the side. So she's not even holding like double ARs or anything. It's just one AR. Now that I'm looking at her pose is kind of weird. I had someone, oh, I wish I could remember what comment said this, but I had someone say that they wished she had a sniper or something new. I wish she did as well. Now, the first Mina we got, big cannon. Second Mina we got, big cannon, but now she has Bako. Our third Mina, double ARs. Our first time, well, that's not true. We have 4-star Mina wielding an AR, but you know, because of that, now we got double ARs. What's new, bro? All I'm seeing is an AR. Is it a transforming AR? Maybe it's a regular gun that turns into a sniper. That'd be cool. Maybe it's a regular gun that turns into a cannon, since her cannon's her whole thing. But at the end of the day, regardless of what the weapon is, her typing just looks like shot. I can't imagine a closer Mina with another typing. Maybe she's more physical. Maybe she's shot blunt. That'd be pretty cool. She wouldn't be I think she'd be the first shot blunt 5-star. See, and this is why we make Excel sheets, because I can check shot blunt. I love double physical play type characters. They're incredible. But right now we only got AG, bro. Right hand man of the strongest. Regular standard powered suit. Who the hell is playing AG? I don't even know what's his specialty. Follow up? Oh my god, Water Mina took his whole shtick. A stun for one turn? I mean, maybe. These are pretty good buffs, actually. But he's a 4-star, so his stats are like super low. It's not even gonna matter. But yeah, maybe that new Mina just replaces this AG entirely. Now, since this is a speculation video, I truly want you guys to tell me what you think this Mina is gonna be. I have no clue. I really think she is just going to be shot. You know, she can't be shot water. She can't be... I don't think she's going to be shot shock or shot lightning because of the next character. But we'll get to that. I would like shot blunt. Maybe shot fire. Shot wind. Maybe. I don't know. We just got a wind character. Like, I really don't know, bro. I think she genuinely might be shot. You know, maybe she's double shot. That's what she is, right? She breaks 2 shot plates. Next, we gotta go over the content schedule. Now, this is happening on the 28th, so I think this always confuses me. Since this is happening on the 28th, I believe it's happening on the 27th at like 11 p.m. for me. Yo, sometimes because of like the weird time zone, since the 28th really means like late 27th for me, I'd be thinking, okay, it's coming on the 27th, and then I think, okay, so that means it's gonna come on the 26th late. But really, I'm like backtracking 2 days and I only need to backtrack 1 day. So this should come out tonight. You know, Sagan pickup gacha, do not summon on this, like at all. She doesn't have no buffs planned, no nothing. Not even like a good defender anymore. Do not summon on this Sagan. Her support isn't the craziest anymore. I would love if they, you know what? That's what they should do. They should make this Mina all about counters. But then again, it's not really talking about her typing. But still, I want to see counters utilized more in this game because I love playing this Sagan. Pickup gacha, obviously skip, and then the paid only 72-hour limited step up gacha, and then the fierce battle area permanent new high difficulty stages. Don't care about none of this because I don't play high difficulty. Maybe if they update the rewards. If you guys don't know, we already do know what's going to be on the lineup. They showed this on the live stream. It's going to be Blunky Koru, regular Hoshina, closer Akari, and then Sagan. It's crazy that they are running this Sagan, putting her on the ish, and then 2 general pool characters that are that this one, like this poop. Blunky Core is looking to go, so I understand. But still, an early general pool character. I think I'm still going to summon. As you can see, I made a super old post where I'm like, hey guys, I'm summoning on these characters, but only the ones I circled. I wasn't going to summon on this one, but Akari's first dupe is when you get that res. So, you know, and then when you do a step up, you technically get 2 multis. So I can like low-key get Aoi or Soichiro on the way. Maybe some dupes into characters, to weapons. It doesn't harm me. I might as well spend the paid currency. So that'll also be in the collective step up summoning videos. Maybe they announce more buffs on the live stream. That'd be pretty cool, no? We do know already on the 5th, we're going to be getting Future Sight Gen Narumi buffs and then the OG Rin buffs. So I'm thinking that the 5th is when we're gonna get first anniversary part 2 update. You know, when Mina comes out, it might be on the 5th. When a bunch of new content comes out, it's gonna be on the 5th. And whatever they announce on the live stream, it's gonna be on the 5th. I'm super excited to see Gen's buff, especially now that I have a dupe into him. This Gen is super fun to play, but he's really fallen off. He's really underutilized, and it'd be great if they can like buff the plates you break to 5, because 3 plates low-key ain't cutting it no more unless it's on the extra attack team. Then you really feel that shit. But I just need him to do more, right? Because he's only doing DPS stuff. I feel like he should be more utility, something like what they did with the regular Gen. He's not meant to do the most damage. While he does a lot of damage, he does do really great damage. He's doing a lot more things, so it makes him look a lot better, and he's fulfilling multiple roles, like, you know, with the original Kaiju number 8 here. While he does do a lot of damage now, he's also like a low-key, a little bit of a DPS hybrid tank. So please give this Gen more utility. This Rin, I'd be really happy if they made her genuinely good. I'm not sure what they would do, considering we also just have another general pool Rin that's better in every aspect, because not only is she shot AoE, she's also shot elemental AoE. But granted, this Rin does have an AoE ult, AoE follow-up, AoE everything, so it could be interesting. If they were to announce buffs, I would want this Sagan to get buffed, and I think it makes sense because they're already running her. I don't think Oshina needs a buff, but if he does get one, I'm not gonna flip my lid over it, because while he is like one of the most goated nukers, he's not the only nuker anymore. You know, he's got a lot of competition. I wouldn't be like, what the hell, they should have buffed this character first before him. Chester does not need no damn buffs. Primicell, he kind of low-key needs buffs, but I really don't want to use Primicell. So, you know, Hikari, I don't want to ever play Hikari again. Don't give her buffs. Do not give this guy buffs, bro. Please, whatever you do, do not give him buffs. I wouldn't mind some Blunkikoru buffs, maybe some more support, because she's breaking a lot of plates. She's applying like a little bit of a debuff. Maybe if she can support as well, that'd be so fire. Axe Hoshina, maybe if they made him do more damage. I feel like his support is already decent, but like my next dupe increases the damage he does, so maybe that's why I'm saying he should do more damage, or at least additional damage. I actually would like 4 stars to get buffed this time. This Hoshina, this Mina, this Izumo, this Reno, Akari, Ryo, especially Hakua. I would really like if they started buffing 4 stars instead of only doing 5 stars. Next is the majority of what we are going to spend this video on, though. The new game modes that they have confirmed. We're going to speculate what these are, what they'll do, how the gameplay will most likely look like, and everything all the above. So off rip, look at this map, bro. What do you see? Well, let me tell you what I see. I see what looks like one big boss right here. See if I can zoom in, actually. You got this little boss icon, and while I say this is the boss, because like, you got a bunch of little mini enemies right here, 2 big guys, but would you really have 2 bosses? I don't think so. I think this is a boss. I think these are little miniature kaijus, and I think these are Hanju stages. There's also 1, 2, 3. There's also 6 places to deploy. I'm thinking, do we need 6 different team comps for this? Probably not. Even if it would be kind of cool, but I get for like newer players, it isn't all that easy to form 6 teams. I mean, but we are getting a lot of characters recently. And you can change the difficulty right here where it says edit level. So maybe it really is meant to be 6 different teams for 6 different gates. Regardless, you know, you all see the threat level. It's saying 3 and being yellow doesn't really give like menacing vibes. I'm thinking this is like middle difficulty, maybe easy. Lower end of middle, almost easy difficulty. I couldn't tell you what the max difficulty is, but I would imagine that harder stages would be like red or purple. This is most likely mid difficulty. I kind of had an idea where maybe you create a team and it's kind of like Kaiju Rush mixed in with Mop Up, where everyone has to combat these stages, but you share your health pool. So maybe you got to come up with different team comps. You can't just use the same characters over and over again because health carries over, blah, blah, all that. But then we get to the next image where it says equip support effects earned from quests to buff your squads and face even greater disaster. So off rip, you get these support effects earned from quests to buff your squads, plural, and face even greater disasters. So the fact that these quests give you buffs, I initially had a theory where this purchase shop right here was to purchase buffs. I'm not sure what purchase would be, because this purchase right here, it looks like expedition mode to me, right? Where you buy buffs, you buy upgrades, and maybe it's something like that. Maybe they're kind of integrating expedition into a regular fighting mode where you buy buffs, or maybe you buy characters so you can slot on your team, and then maybe you buy the weapons for them. It could be a lot more since you get the buffs from doing quests. Maybe that's not the case, but I feel like maybe you can always just purchase buffs as well. And it's, you know, defeating levels isn't the only way you get buffs, because imagine if you can't defeat a level, what are you gonna do, bro? Just struggle forever not being able to pass it? I think maybe if you attempt a level over and over, or maybe if you got to do an easier part, you build up some in-game resources, and then with those resources you go to the shop, buy some buffs. Could be that. It's all speculation. So there's attack effects, defense effects, and then special effects. They also got these little numbers that initially made me think maybe these decay over time, like it's a durability thing, since some numbers are higher than others, like defense is 290 and then you got special 272. But honestly, saying that out loud now, I don't think that's it. I'm thinking maybe it's a reward you get for completing the level. And I mean, okay, obviously it's a reward you get from completing the level. That's what they said. But I meant like maybe you get higher leveled buffs when you increase difficulty, or maybe do a challenge that they have in the stage, some shit like that. They're low-key flexing Soichiro here. They're gonna make me mad. We also have daily skips, 10 out of 10, which I love. You got skips off the bat, incredible. So it's not a grindy game mode, but this does make me think that it's something like you pick your level, right? Look at where my cursor is. You pick your level, you clear the mode, you get your rewards, then you choose the next level you want to unlock, and you're helping out other people who also pick that level. And of course, everyone chooses different levels, blah, blah, blah. You know where I'm going with this. But then we go down the list as a collective player base to neutralize all of the kaijus. I think being locked into a gate that you selected initially and you can't access anything else until you complete it is pretty dope, because then it turns turns into like an actual co-op mode, and it's kind of like an upgraded mop-up thing where we as a collective player base neutralize all the kaiju. That is if that is what this is, but maybe this is our first like real co-op mode, not real-time multiplayer obviously, but something akin to raid where we do work together to take down one boss. But raid, like, except it's not raid, because I barely feel like I'm working with the player base to take down this kaiju in raid. Hopefully this can hone in on really feel like you're playing with the server. And honestly, this goes into another prediction of mine, or like a dream at this point. Where are the guilds, bro? I feel like if they were to announce guilds, it would be on the initial live stream anniversary, blah blah blah. But like, I think it's so dope and fits well with the lore of Kaiju number 8 if we had our own little like defense force divisions and we're all working together to shut down these dimensional gates worldwide, because we never really had server content and never felt like you're working with anyone. So a mode built around like a whole community closes gates together, that would be fire, bro. And if it's the lore, literally, like, we have little mini defense, oh my god, that'd be so cool. Maybe I'm fanboying too much. Now, I remember someone saying to me in a live stream, I believe, that this kind of reminded them of a solo leveling mine thing. So I looked it up because obviously I don't play solo leveling. I don't even know what that means. I was like, solo leveling Arise mining, and I think it's the Arise because there's like multiple games, right? This looks exactly like, what's it called? Large defense something? Dimensional Swarm Disaster. This looks exactly like Dimensional Swarm Disaster. And it's honestly going to be a first time reaction for you and me both. Shout out to Free to Play Monarch. So boom, you open it up. It looks like you need keys to open it up, obviously. That's just like the lore of solo leveling. Gate keys will replenish every server reset. So what, daily? That makes sense. I can see Kaiju number 8 doing this. Rank E to S, higher rank means better rewards. Yeah, that tracks. Usually how gacha games go. Then you get the gate right here, potentially what our, you know, dimensional kaiju gates are gonna look like. What, then you go into the level, and then what? Wait, what is this? Rescan a 10-minute cooldown and it's free. Or the difficulty setting, can you re-roll it to be more difficult? Is this an AFK thing? Let me check out more. You go to gates, mining for, so I don't think it's gonna be an AFK mode, but I also can't spend enough time to check out how gate mining works. It's not like I played this damn game. I just wanted like an example. Whatever, man. Next up, we got the game mode I'm looking forward the most to. Well, I mean, actually, now that I sat down and really thought of what Dimensional Swarm could be, it low-key sounds more hype, but this is good too. We got the new game mode. The other new game mode, Defense Frontline. Normal or very hard difficulty, 3 attempts, and there is a mock battle button so you can practice or finally do showcases for free. That isn't going to fierce battles, clicking a stage, and blah, blah, blah. For some stages where I'm like, oh, damn, I wish I can just go to the big kaiju immediately instead of having to defeat the 3 kaijus in the front. Or like, damn it, bro, like this kaiju's perfect, but it's on the second wave, and I don't want to do a first entire team wave and then go to the second one and do showcase. This will help a lot. And it's like really relevant content as well. You know, since it's daily content, I'm putting up against the boss we're facing for today. Looks good. Hopefully it doesn't have any like crazy buffs in it though, because if it does, then I can't use it. It says it's running for 9 days on the top left, and it does have 9 stages listed. So I'm thinking it's either 9 unique kaiju battles daily back to back, or it's 7 regular kaijus and then 2 bonus EX stages for people who want to push further for extra rewards, and it's not so grindy for the casual players. This game, it's a very casual game. This is for sure meant to be a side game, because truly you log into this game, you do your dailies, you get out. It's not a game like you spend hours and, you know, grinding arena, grinding this event, getting all the rewards, you know, daily content. It's not, but they are semi going that route. I just enjoy that, like, I don't have to play this game full time unless I'm score chasing. My god, when I'm score chasing, I start hating this game, bro. Like raid, and especially Total War. Good lord, Total War grind is something else. I used to love Total War, and then that last one, oh my days, man. I didn't have Soichiro, didn't have a lot of good general pool characters, so I got washed. But yeah, the very hard difficulty is actually a little concerning for me, because I genuinely have no clue what it could lead to. Is like very hard, just harder gameplay, but the same reward? Is it the true way to play the game mode, and playing it normally won't grant you as much gems? I could not, I literally can't guess. But a skip feature being here is really interesting, since it says until next kaiju, 8 hours left. So what I think this could mean is you get 3 attempts. I'm not sure if they'll do a raid thing where after 3 attempts you can use stamina to try and get multiple attempts. I would low-key like it if they made this a very strict game mode, because not only is it on very hard, but getting 3 attempts, you know, if you know you're gonna fail the challenge, they usually don't consume an attempt unless this game mode does consume an attempt, even if you like retreat. I initially thought it was a kaiju every day, and you couldn't go back. You had to defeat it within the day. You had to go to the next one. But it's saying until next kaiju, 8 hours left. It might be a case of, you know, you can play the next kaiju the next day, but if you can't defeat this guy, you might be stuck here while the rest of the kaijus unlock and you're stuck on the first one. Or maybe the rest of the kaijus unlock and you just got to leave this one behind because you couldn't defeat it in time. You got to go to the next one. It could go either way. What the difference of normal and very hard is, I mean, it's all speculation, man. I'm just giving you ideas. I'm giving down what I think this game mode could be. But that's why we have a comment section. Please, genuinely, well, first of all, reminder to subscribe, because this is a yapping video, so it's going to take a long time to edit. But please tell me what you guys think. Like, I read every single one of my comments, even if I don't respond to everyone. And I apologize. More recently, I have been getting a lot of support, and I love it. You guys are awesome. It is just a lot harder to read everyone's comments now, though. And since I'm, like, very competitive and treat everything like a job, I end up treating, like, responding to comments as a job. So I actually get burnt out, like, replying to a lot of people, because I don't want to be fake, man. Every response is like, I don't half-ass responses. If I can't think of something, you know, maybe I just might heart it, but sometimes I just like, oh, I can't respond anymore, bro. I feel like actually tired of thinking what's the perfect reply to this person. But anyways, that's like a personal issue. I take these things way too seriously. It's a gift and a fault. Anyways, please give daily gems. This is a daily game mode, so I want daily gems, or at least it looks like a weekly game mode. Another good thing to add on top of all the content being recycled every month. And also, this lasts for an entire month. This says 28 days, so this is a month-long thing, which also like fuels my theory that this is a team-wide event. Hopefully it's not like a raid that comes once a month, maybe twice a month, and it truly is a monthly rotated event that, you know, that runs alongside your large conquest, runs alongside your limited fierce battle. So we had 3 events already, but then you get your weekly event right here that resets every week. So then you got 4 events in rotation, and then this one every week. I mean, maybe normal is different and very hard is like a whole kind of new thing to defense frontline, so it's like technically 2 game modes in one. Like, we have a lot of content planned, and I wish they gave us a little bit of a time frame rather than just like a work in progress thing. But I think they're gonna announce this during the live stream, hopefully, considering that the buffs are going to be on the 5th, if I can find it. Yeah, it's gonna be on the 5th, and they did announce this game mode first before this one. At least I think so. I'm pretty sure they announced this one first. If that comes first, great. If this comes first, great as well. I just want new game modes. Next, more free pulls, bro. This is another less of a prediction and more a dream, but I genuinely don't remember getting anything good from these tickets. They should have been updated, and if you're not gonna update them, give more tickets than 8, or they gave 10, but it was 8 a multi. This is the lineup you have on the ticket. It's not like it builds pity or anything. I truly would have wanted some half anniversary units on the ticket, even if it couldn't be fully updated. Not going through the effort of bringing the pool up to Broadsword Kikoru at the minimum is absurd. We got this half anniversary, bro. This was a godsend half anniversary. You're not even gonna update it for full anniversary, for first anniversary. You're gonna keep it. The latest character here is Prime Isao. You know who comes after Prime Isao? We can check the Petite Shop, Santa Narumi, Christmas Kikoru, Axe Hoshina, Broadsword Kikoru. If you still wanted to be stingy and you didn't want to include the half anniversary characters, Winged Hoshina, Aoi, Soichiro, Rin, all ever since half anniversary, the general pulls have been crazy. Mina, like she's still good. She's not the greatest. She kind of relies on like Soichiro on the team, and she's just a DPS that can easily be power crept. She does good damage, you know, good shot water, the only one of her typing, but still, like, she's not bad. She's a step above these other general, well, most of them, you know, not like someone like that. Even if you didn't want to do past half anniversary, because all these characters are good minus Aoi, like even the Petite Pedal Shop is updated to Broadsword Kikoru, bro. Really? Prime Isao? Are you insane? Now the next thing I do want to bring up is back to the content schedule. I probably should have showed this initially, but as you can see, we're getting this paid step up, right? A lot of you guys aren't going to care about this, but I think it does matter. So this drops, well, today for me at 11, right? However, they tend to drop these step up banners when they bring out content. Like, check this out. On the 28th, we're getting a Sagon rerun, then the step up, then Fierce Battle Area permanent high difficulty stages. On the 20th, you got Kikoru, your event, the login bonus, a rerun, paid only, but then you also got potential unlock, as well as first anniversary login bonus. So like, these update days come with other stuff as well, whether it be content or just an abundance of bullshit. We can expect something on the 5th. We're getting see-through state Gen buffs on the 5th, OG Rin buffs on the 5th, this paid gacha on the 5th as Kaiju number 8, see-through state Gen, Closer Rin, and Commander Sagon. So it's gonna be a big update day, and that's why I think the anniversary might start on the 5th of September. And after that, expect like a big update on the 12th. Maybe that's when the game mode comes out. Hopefully it really is the 5th, but I mean, whatever. If it comes on the 12th, fine, I guess. We have to wait like 7 days, a week. For those whales, you can see what the next characters are going to be for the step up banners. I initially wasn't going to summon on this one as well because, like, bro, OG again. Now I have his final dupe, so it's like even less of an incentive for me to summon Prime Isao Hikari. Please, the only good one here is Closer Hoshina. But, you know, I can build up my pity for the step up shop. You can see, you know, do a multi. The initial multi is 1500, like a regular multi, but then you also get the next one for free. So it's like 2 multis for the price of 1. And I can potentially get like a good general pool from there. So I really think I might just summon on all of them. Probably the wisest thing to do. So expect that video to be a lot longer. And I think we're starting to wrap up all the predictions and finally start getting into the future of what to expect after the anniversary. After this is it, like, it's done, bro. We're not getting a part 3. At least I don't think so. If we get a part 3, that'd actually be insane. Having anniversary lead to like what would be October, that'd be crazy. Because there are, I don't know if you guys have saw, I don't have the assets right now. And I don't really want to go digging for them because I don't think they go by name. But there are Halloween decorations in the files. Maybe anniversary has a part 3 and then we go into a Halloween event as more celebration. Then we get a Pumpkin Kikoru, Frankenstein Kafka, maybe Witch Mina, Hansel and Gretel, Narumi, and Hoshino. There you go. I literally have just a gallon of passion fruit juice. Because talking, you gotta make your mouth moist. Pause. That's how much you gotta talk in these videos, and you gotta make your mouth moist. Sometimes I hear like my lips separate, my mouth open in recordings, and it makes me yo, it grosses me out. That's me not need to drink a lot more water while I record. The future of this anniversary. Now, we do know what unit we're getting next after Mina. Whether that's revealed on the anniversary live stream or not, who knows? I do think it was a Freudian slip. Freudian? I don't know. I do think that's gonna happen though. We will get the next character revealed, but I don't think it'll come with a showcase video, kind of like what Suited did, where we learned Suited's kit through little text teasers they dropped. It was the same thing with Numbers Kikoru. They didn't give us a showcase. They just said, hey, she got extra attack, she does this, blah blah blah. It was, you know, obviously poorly translated in Japanese, and I use a regular translator, but still. Oh, I just realized I had a dupe into Kikoru too. That's probably why I did so much better in raid. Hey, but fungal still clears, and I might be dropping soon, so I really might grind some more fungal type sets. Because what, I think I have speed. Yeah, I can for sure get more crit damage. All right, y'all, peep game right here. I'm about to get crit damage. Watch. Effective rate. Nope, we're gonna do one more attempt. Watch this. Damn it. That's pretty much gonna be it for me. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know what you thought about the, I don't know, predictions. Let me know what your predictions are genuinely. Like, I will actually read every single one of your comments. I can't promise a reply, but I read every single one of your comments. So if you drop a hate comment, you're getting blocked. But yeah, hopefully you guys can make it to the stream. Of course, I'll always be here, waking up super early and with my bum ass Wi-Fi that I still haven't fixed. So we're gonna be like 30 seconds behind the live stream so I can catch up and the stream won't crash. And they got some damn nerve. Yo, a real quick tangent. Them releasing so much training, like, I appreciate so much training. 20 drops, that's 40 drops. I literally have to use like 5 stamina packs a day. I've been running low on, I used to have 320, bro. I've used so much stamina packs to be able to get all these rewards every day, have some to be able to also do the special event, and then they also added the first anniversary celebration, which requires you to also do this training. So it's like, increase the stamina cap if you're gonna be doing all that. Really, you just let me get 2 more attempts a day, raising it from 200 to 240. When a skip is 20 stamina, it's only 2 more attempts, dog. Give me at least 5. Anyways, that's pretty much it for me. Gotta hurry up and edit this. Thank you guys for all the support. We're about to hit 1,005. Oh, that's what I forgot. The account showcases. Oh my gosh, I pray that no one clicked off. I mean, I'm gonna be saying this across the next couple videos so you guys remember. Actually, I need to set it up, but you know, so you guys get it ready. I will be doing account showcases as a milestone. I really was in my bag, so I did not have enough time for a 1,000 subscriber special. A 1,000 subscriber special. I truly regret it, but also I was having such a rough time on figuring out what to do. Like, what was I gonna do? Another setup tour? I already did that for 500. Even though my setup has changed and I have moved, I'm like, I don't know if I should do the same thing again. Even though that video sucked so bad, and I did not know how to inflect myself on camera. Shout out old Hazel, or I guess younger Hazel, whatever. For 1,500, I plan on doing account showcases. Of course, if I don't get enough submissions, it's just not gonna be done. So make sure y'all submit your accounts, whether it be for, you know, Zenless Zone Zero, Ultra Rumble, whatever gacha game that I cover. Obviously, it's something that I cover. If you submit your Legends account, I'm not gonna be looking at that shit, bro. I don't play Legends. I won't understand what I'm looking at. But I'll create a rubric, right? I'll be like, you know, make sure if you're sending in a video or if you're sending in photos, make sure you have the characters. Make sure, you know, maybe if you show off your titles, your profile, so I know who you are. You know, maybe you show off where you're at in Expedition, your pity. You guys want to show off how many pity points you have? I'll come up with a rubric, but just for now, know that I will be doing an account showcase soon. And your guys' accounts will be on the big screen, so you can show your parents that you're in a Hazel video. But yeah, I for real gotta go now. See ya.